You know what question I absolutely just love hearing from professionals, and I've heard it multiple times in multiple professional settings. It's been skirted around the way it's asked. Do you have a timeline for when your mom's going to die? No, I don't. I don't know what person she's going to be one day from the next. That's the fun part about Lewy body's dementia. There is no timeline. There is no steady decrease. It is a wild guessing game. Wild. I went and saw her Saturday. She was so sad. And she said she could barely talk. She was like leaning. She had the Parkinson's lean while she was walking. That's what I call it. And her voice was super soft. She was just having a bad day. And she told me, and we had this fun conversation I always have. I know that I'm going to die soon. And that was our conversation on Saturday. The next day, the very next day, I had to go down there because she was being a little spicy and wasn't taking her medicine or changing for bed. And I get there and she's happy. Her voice is normal tone. And she was basically sexually harassing one of the attendees she has a crush on. And she was laughing. I was able to get her to laugh so much. And that is the worst part about this disease, is that you don't know what you're going to get. And it's like an emotional roller coaster. You just don't know. I don't know when she's going to die. And I guess if I had, in her first memory care, listened to the nurse there that was like, your mom has a pretty strong body. She's probably, going to be around for a while. And then kept trying to get me to increase her antipsychotic medicine, which basically kills anybody with Lewy body's dementia. She wanted to put a prescription restraint on my mother. And she had the audacity to tell me, your mom's going to live a long time. Are you sure you don't want to increase this medication? No, because I would tell her I'm not doing that unless it's absolutely necessary, because it does shorten her life more. So my manager at my old job, same thing when I found out that my mom had Lewy body's dementia, and it wasn't just Alzheimer's, and things were getting a little serious and she was getting sick. Well, did the doctors or anybody, I think this was during one of our one-on-ones, did they give you an idea of how long it takes? No, I don't know, Cheryl, fucking how long it's going to take for my mom to die. People barely know about this disease. There's barely any studies done on it. I think in the last 4 years, I have seen so much more. But no, I don't know. And then I had to appeal my unemployment because I can't possibly work during regular business hours because I'm a caregiver. She's in a memory care facility, people. I can work regular business hours. I had been working regular business hours. They had to ask that. I don't know if they had to ask that, but she's like, do you have an idea of how long or about when your mother's going to pass? No, I don't. I don't fucking know shit. I don't know anything with this disease. You don't. It's heartbreaking. It's not just heartbreaking having to have those conversations with my mom and tell her, yes, you're dying, and like repeatedly having those conversations for the last year and a half with her. And then the next day she's laughing and I'm calling her cochina because she's like trying to go after the male attendant that's younger. And she's like, I'm asking her what she's feeling in her heart. And she says mischievous. And she's just, and then tomorrow, I don't know. How is she today? I don't know. No. And it's not going to be the first time or the end of that. I mean, I'm going to be asked again. Do you know how long your mom has? Do you know how long she's going to be a burden on your life, affecting my work? Do you? Do you know? Do you know how long and irritating it's going to be for your mom to be need a caregiver? So, it's affecting your work. No, I don't know, Cheryl. Mm, just, I hate humans. I hate humans. I hate going through this situation. I hate humans. So that is my rant for the day. Hate humans.